FLOSSTUBE, welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and I'm the Lancashire Stitcher. Today is Sunday the 9th of April 2023, Easter Sunday, and this is FLOSSTUBE number 68. If you're new here, welcome. This is a channel mainly about cross stitch, but I do include other crafts sometimes, and I also talk about the walks I've been on recently. If you're returning, welcome back. It's lovely to be chatting with you all again. I don't have a great deal of actual stitching to show you today, but I do have quite a lot of things to show you and a lot to talk about. So let's get started. So I'll pick this back up. This is the second time I've tried to film because the sun's beaming in, as you can see, and then one of my cameras decided it wasn't working, so yeah, I've had to start again. So I've got a new start, and it's from this book, Cross Stitch for the Earth by Congdon, that way, and it's this design here. Where am I? I'm looking in the laptop instead of in my phone. Unplug and go outside. So yeah, that's the one I'm doing. So yeah, I'll put that back down there, and then I'll swap to the other camera and hope it works this time. There we go. Let's put the light on. So there we go. So as you can see, we've got the sunlight. This is why I don't like filming first thing in the morning. The sun's really bright in this room, even though I've got the blinds shut, we can still see the sunlight. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn that off, and I'll come back to this camera and I'll show you like this. So here is my progress, that way, up and across. There we go. So this is Unplug and Go Outside by Congdon. I'm stitching it on a piece of 32 count antique white Belfast linen by Zweigart. And yeah, that's my progress. I've got the deer there, as you can see. There we go. So that's my new start. And then my next one is Lady of the Flag by Mirabilia. I'm not sure if I've actually stitched on this in the past 2 weeks, but I thought I'll show it anyway, because I know people like to see her. And there she is. She's been stitched on 32 count Hurricane Murano Regana by Pole Stitches. I don't think I have stitched on her in the last 2 weeks, because I was on a coach ramble last Sunday, and the Sunday before it was quite a busy day, because we went out with my son. Yeah, and I know she's not going to get stitched on today because we're going up to my mum's for Easter Sunday dinner. So yeah, she'll hopefully get stitched on next time. That's that one. We need places to put things. And then my next one is Royal Holiday by Mirabilia. I don't know why I keep looking in my laptop today instead of in my phone. It's my phone I need to look at, not the laptop. So there we go. So Royal Holiday, I've actually stitched on her one Wednesday in the last 2 weeks, I think. And let's fold her up a bit. There she is. There we go. So, yeah. So I've started on the red cape round the middle. This is being stitched on 32 count Dusky Rose Murano Regana by Pole Stitches. So yeah, making progress on her. There we go. And then I might as well just keep on this camera because the sun's just gone in at the moment, but no doubt if I go to the other camera it'll come beaming in again. So my next one is my Mill Hill Monday piece, which is To All a Good Night. So yeah, and that is my progress I know I've not done a lot. I think I've only stitched on it on one Monday because of meetings and things. And I know I've done this snow in the background and down here as well. So yeah, that's 2 Hour Good Night by Mill Hill. No, I'll put you down there. And then my next one is my Dragon Field Note by UnconventionalXStitch, UnconventionalXStitch, artwork by Hope Christopherson. And I stitch on this Monday to Friday, apart from bank holidays, first thing in the morning for about an hour. And as you will see, where are we? Let's go that way. That way. Woo, other hand. There we go. Oh dear me. It's getting too big, this. Let's fold it. That won't. No, it won't. Too big a piece of fabric. That's what it is. So, there we go. As you can see, I'm on the next row of the pages. I'm on page 11 now. So, yeah. There we go. This is being stitched on 25 count easy guide fabric by Zweigart using the Call 4 DMC threads. And yeah, there we are. I do like stitching on that first thing in the morning. It's a nice thing to start the day with. My next one is Celtic Spring, which is my seasonal sale piece for spring, and I'm doing that conversion. So yeah. And this is stitched on Monday to Friday just for half an hour a day. And that is my progress. Where's my board? There we go. That's my progress. This is being stitched on 28 count Primrose even weave by Sparklies. So yeah, I'm loving the greens. And I've also put some Krynic, it's not Krynic, it's Rainbow Gallery Petite Treasure Braid, and there's just a bit there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. So yeah, nice green, and then I've got some purple as well to put in on a dress. So yeah, that's Celtic Spring. And then my next one is I by Light Unicorn Designs on Etsy. I only stitch on this now and again. I'll just put a bit of time into it, and then that is my progress. So as you can see, I've been filling in a lot more of the browns around here and up here. So yeah, getting more of the iris done. So that's my progress on that. And then my next one is Thomas's Stocking by Shepherd's Bush. I'm stitching this for my second grandchild, Noah, and I've now got a target of getting it finished before September, because I want to enter it into the the Lancashire WI Federation show in September. So I really need to get it finished. Don't fall off there. And there we go. That is my progress. So I've done the basket, and then I've done the things at the top here, the sheep pulling the sleigh and the little moon. So yeah, so that's my stocking. That's been stitched on 18 count Florber using the DMC number 5 pearl equivalents that it gives on the chart. There we go. So that's that one. And they are all my whips and new starts. It just feels like, I think because I've been doing more, I've had a few meetings to go to for different things, and I've also been doing a few more walks, which I'll talk about later. So yeah, I've not had as much time to stitch, but yeah. I've got plans, only one plan. I was watching Stitchy Sally a couple of weeks ago, and she mentioned the Be Kind Easter Sal, which is being stitched by Beth, the Steadfast Stitcher, Mary, Daydream Stitcher 2020, and Stitchy Sally, and I'm going to join in. And basically, it's stitching this. And it starts today, Easter Sunday. So I'm going to stitch on this later on, just for a little bit, make a start on it. I'm hoping to use the Call for Classic Colourworks threads, but there are DMC equivalents. So yeah, I'm making a start on this later. And I've got this fabric that I bought from Nimble Thimble a while ago, which is 32 counts vintage mocha Belfast linen. So I'm going to use that to stitch it on. So yeah, so that'll be started on later today. So that's my plans. So haul, stitch enhancement. So yeah, I've got some stitch enhancement. Now this one, I bought it a couple of weeks ago, and I actually forgot to print it out to show on my last video. And I'd seen someone on Facebook, Lindsay Dixon springs to mind, but it might not be Lindsay. I'm not sure, can't remember who it was. They were starting stitching this, and it's called I Am No Bird by Modern Folk Embroidery, and I just love the quote on there. I am no bird, and no net ensnares me. I am a free human being with an independent will. And I just thought, I would just really like that. So yeah, I don't know if I'll do it in one colour. I might use a variegated thread, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I just love that. So yeah, that's that one. And then I managed to get Float by Plum Street Samplers, which is the companion to Sting by Heartstring Samplery. I got this from Trudy, Jeff P. Smith on their eBay. Sorry, it's in a bag. But yeah. So yeah, got that one. And then I ordered a few things off Lakeside Needlecrafts. This was one, Hummingbird Pixie by Bella Filipina. I saw this at the Mirabilia retreat I went to last year. I think Karen had stitched it, Karen Hodges I think it is, and I just loved it. And I've seen it since then on Facebook and Instagram, so I just had to get it. So yeah, I've got that one. And then I also bought some 40 count even weave. That's the purple treasure braid for Celtic Spring that I also got, and I got a couple of threads as well. But on Lakeside Needlecrafts, they sell odd pieces of fabric, just odd sizes. So I've got a couple of 40 count white even weave by Zweigart pieces, just in white, yeah, that I thought I can do some little things on. It's 40 count fabric. So yeah. And then I'd also bought this Easy Guide fabric. It's DMC Easy Guide. This is the piece I bought to do the Winter Robin from Heaven and Earth Designs. So that's that. And then my children bought me a massive piece of DMC Easy Guide fabric. These are both 25 count. So yeah, I've got loads of Easy Guide fabric now. So yeah, so my children got me this for Mother's Day. So yeah, but this is ecru, I think. This one's white, and that's like an ecru creamy colour. So yeah, there we go. So plenty Easy Guide fabric now. So I've got a few things lined up for on that, and that's all my stash enhancement. Apart from this Now I won this in a giveaway for the Love of Needle Minders, run by Lindsay on Facebook. I'll put a link down below. And I just love this. It's basically it's a Nightmare Before Christmas, and I just love the needle minder. So yeah, so thank you to Lindsay. That's that. I'll put a link down to Lindsay's Facebook group down below. She has some really nice needle minders. So yeah, so that's all my stash enhancement. Right, giveaway. On my last video, I've just realised I've not got it here. Or have I? Yeah, I have. It's there. On my last video, I was giving away this. It's Anna by Nora Corbett, and you had to say the word Nora, and the winner is Beverly Dean. So congratulations, Beverly. If you email me with your home address, I'll get it in the post to you as soon as possible. And I do have a couple here that I've not sent yet, so I really need to get them in the post, but there's no post now till Tuesday, so I'll get them in the post on Tuesday. So knitting, I'm not doing a giveaway this time. As you know, I do giveaways every other video now, so I'll do one next time. Knitting and crochet, and I've realised I've not got my crochet out of my bag. So yeah, I take this to the library with me when I do a knit and natter or craft and chat. And this is my I Heart Granny Square blanket that I'm doing for my new grandchild. As you can see, I've nearly finished the hearts. We've got the V in the middle now. Yeah, it's hard to do this. Yeah, I've got the V in the middle of the hearts now, so I'm just going to finish these hearts and then I'm going to stop because it's big enough, I think, for a pram blanket now. So yeah, it's just going to have those hearts and maybe a row besides, and then that'll be it for this one. So hopefully it'll be a finish on my next video, hopefully. So yeah, but yeah, that's almost finished. And then my daughter Sammy had her 20-week scan earlier this week and found out she's having a little boy, which is good for that because that's blue. So I've started knitting a little jumper, a little sweater for my grandson. So I'll have 3 grandsons and 2 granddaughters, and it's a bit of a tatty pattern because I've done it before. It's this one. I knit this for my other grandson, for Noah. I knit him that one, the round neck one with the buttons on, where I'm doing this one for my new grandson, which is a wrap neck on it. So yeah, that's that one. It's pattern number 8918 by Stylecraft, and that is what I've got done so far. This is the same yarn that I knit Noah's jumper in. It's a couple of years ago now that I did Noah's. But yeah, so I'm doing the first size because that's what my daughter's asked for. So yeah, so that's part of the front. So yeah, this yarn is Stylecraft Special double knit in Cornish Blue. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's that. I won't be doing this at Knit and Natter because it's cable. You don't do cable at Knit and Natter because you just don't. You just haven't got the concentration to do it. So that gets worked on at home. So yeah, so that's that. That's my knitting. Okay, so next is walks. I'm just looking how long we've been on. Not too bad. Walks. The walks I've been on in the past couple of weeks. I've actually done 4 walks in the last 2 weeks. 2 of which were the same walk because it was one that I was leading. Again, I'm going to put a slideshow at the end with all the photos. People seem to like that last time, so I think that's what I'll do going forward. So the first walk was the recce for the walk I led. It was the Beamers Trail walk that I've done it before. I've probably talked about it on my videos before. And it's basically going from a park in Blackburn, and you go up through a wood, you will go across some fields to what's called the Alfred Wainwright Memorial. Alfred Wainwright was someone who wrote several books about walks in the Lake District over the fells and things. He's quite famous in the UK. And then we went round, walked alongside a river, back down to the park. So it was a nice. When I did the recce, it was horrible. It was just mud the whole way around. It was drizzly rain. So yeah, it wasn't pleasant. But when I do a recce, I just basically just keep walking, and I go at quite a quick pace. But I couldn't really go at a fast pace because of all the mud. But yeah, I did it. And then last Sunday it was the coach ramble to Hawkshead in the Lake District, where I did a 7 mile walk with a group. That was a lovely walk. It was a lovely day. The views were brilliant. The hills, as you'll see in the pictures at the end, it was just lovely. It's one of those places that lots of people go to, and for the views and for the lakes and things. So yeah. And then on Friday, Good Friday, I did the actual walk with the group that I did the recce for. So it was the Beamers Trail again. And I've put different pictures up to show the different conditions on the days that I did it. Because on Friday it was lovely. The sun was shining. It was quite warm. It was just a lovely day. I actually caught the sun. Yeah. You're not thinking sun cream when it's April, but yeah, sun cream was needed. And then yesterday, I did another walk, a 7 mile walk, from near Rochdale. We walked through the Cheesden Valley. There was a lot of where there used to be old mills there. The people who were leading the walk were telling us about the mills and things. And it was just a lovely day again, sunshine. But yeah, it was a really nice walk. And then we went in the pub afterwards where we'd parked up and had a drink. So yeah, so they're my 4 walks. I'm hoping to go on a walk on Wednesday, but the forecast for the weather isn't great from tonight. We've had lovely sunshine for the past couple of days, and then we're supposed to get rain tonight, and it's supposed to be in basically for the week. So I'm waiting till Tuesday before I decide whether I'm going on the walk or not. We'll see how it goes. So they're the walks. So yeah, as far as Easter's concerned, like I say, I've been walking the last 2 days. Today we're going up to my mum's for dinner, and then tomorrow it's my youngest granddaughter's 2nd birthday in Blackburn. So we're going to go over tomorrow and see her and spend some time with them. So yeah, it's been a busy couple of weeks, but it's nice to have the weekend, the long weekend, to do things. The husband's been playing golf. He went this morning, in which I was supposed to have filmed my video, but then people have been ringing me. So he's come home now, he's downstairs. Yeah. So he said, I'll go playing golf while you get your video done. I went, okay. And then he came in while I was still on the phone to someone, family. So yeah. But yeah, so I think that's it for today. Like I say, there'll be a slideshow at the end with all the pictures from my walks. So I hope you're all having a lovely Easter, however you celebrate it, or if you don't celebrate it. I hope you're enjoying the long weekend. It's been, yeah, it's been nice. I'm tired today because of the walks, but yeah, I've got a couple of days now where I can chill. So yeah, so have a good 2 weeks. I will be back on St George's Day, the 23rd of April. I know it'll be Sunday next time. But yeah, take care of yourselves and those you love. Be kind always, and happy stitching. Bye for now.